So you were born in the year 1800. Welcome to life in the 1800s. It's me. Let's go. 1800 was an interesting time to be alive. You're born into a world that's still lit by candlelight. There's no electricity, no cars, no running water. In 1840, when you're in your 40s, you might see the first photograph ever taken. Imagine seeing history's first picture. You also hear about this amazing new invention called telegraphy, where messages can be sent over wires faster than a horse can gallop. You were born into a world of horses and buggies, handwritten letters, and candlelight. And you died in a world of machines, telegrams, light bulbs, and the telephone. You lived through the biggest transformation in daily human life in thousands of years. In 1848, revolutions sweep across Europe. The people cry out for more freedom and reform. Across the Atlantic, the United States is having its own problems. In 1861, the Civil War breaks out. It lasts 4 years and ends in 1865. You watch as slavery ends in many places around the world. You also see the first electric lights demonstrated. Most people live in rural areas and farming is life. When you're 70, you might ride on your very first train. In 1876, you hear about Alexander Graham Bell and his telephone. By your 80s, you start to see electricity, indoor plumbing, and elevators come to big cities. You see the first automobile, the first typewriter, and the first light bulb. Across Europe, the Napoleonic Wars are raging. There is no photos of you or your family, because the world isn't quite ready for photography yet. Only paintings and sketches remain. In fact, there is a good chance that you die before the age of 35 or 40. That's when most people died back then. As a young person, though, you get to witness some amazing things. In 1815, the war ends. Napoleon is finally kicked off the chessboard of Europe after his defeat at Waterloo. You see the start of the Industrial Revolution, the first steam engines, factories, and even the first railroads. The world is starting to move faster. If you lived in America, you would see your country expand westward, and you would witness conflicts between settlers and Native Americans. You'd see the first trains, gaslighting, and the very first camera. By the time you reach middle age, you're seeing huge changes. As an old person, you get to see some really cool stuff. If you were born in 1800, you died in a completely different world than the one you were born into. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.